Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So what we're gonna do here is I am just quickly gonna go over this new support item, right? You guys know I do like to cover basically like all new content, like just basically like anything kind of like brand new that's put into the game. So there is this support item. Now, new support items really do not come around very often whatsoever. It's pretty uncommon to see new support items. Now, what they did here, I'll be interested to see how people talk about this event. This universe distorting justice and order. Oh, minus 11, hang on. I'm going to be interested to see how people think about this event, because I mean, these days it does feel like Dokkan players just literally hate everything. It doesn't matter what it is, they hate it. I don't, like, this is not, I don't think, intended to be, like, oh my god, like, such a super, like, ridiculous tough fight. Like, we did just get a hardest fight in the game a week ago. And then the stage 2 for that is pretty good, too. We do still have a lot of the red zone fights, stuff like that. I guess, I mean, people don't really like those, I suppose. But, like, this does seem like it's more of just, like, a fun little silly thing that they dreamt up, because it's just like what happens in the show, right? So, this Zamasu that we fight in here, I mean, is not quite immortal, but, I mean, it's very difficult to beat him without using kind of, like, specific methods, right? It's intended that we go through here and use the Zen-Oh button to call Zen-Oh and just end the fight, right? Like, that's kind of like what the intended strat is. I mean, I've already uploaded it at this point, but, I mean, jumped in, like, kind of like a scouting run, got a lay of the fight, and then second run, no item pretty easily, right? Like, if we have the right characters, like, you could kind of get around what this guy is doing. He doesn't really have the craziest toxic mechanics. If he was AoE supering immediately every turn, it would be a different story, but he doesn't, right? You're able to attack break it. But in this video, I kind of want to go over just the item itself, and let's just go ahead and do it. We'll probably just get the missions done during this video as well. So beat it, Future Saga team, and a character of every typing. Could we beat it Future Saga, no item? Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. I mean, with dodge build shenanigans, maybe. But it would be certainly pretty challenging to actually be able to get that done, right? Alright, now, the Zen-Oh button. They did give us 3 on first login. Boom. They said, here you go. Here's 3 right away, right? And then right here is actually, like, when I did the kind of like, this is the, you know, kind of like, I guess, like, celebration information video or whatever. And then we could see it right here. Here's the actual Zen-Oh buttons. Oh, no, I got 4. There was 4 right there. Okay, so there was 4 Zen-Oh buttons right there. Now, there is also a second way we can get Zen-Oh buttons. Since the event dropped, my Zenny page has reset right here. So we jump over here, and we can actually purchase, I think it's 3 per day. 3 per day with Zenny. So, if, I guess you waste them somehow, they're right there. Quite honestly, every single new thing should be added to the Zenny shop. Most resources, almost everything, they should put Dokkan event medals in here, quite honestly. Right, like the Zenny shop should just be able to get you anything that you want, right? Like, you want it, just go grind Zenny. Well, I guess the thing is, like, a player like me has infinite Zennies, so, I mean, if they did that, people wouldn't even, I don't know. It probably would just be better, right? Alright, let's go ahead and head over, and we'll test out the Zen-Oh button support item. I think we'll probably just run a quick future run as well. We could probably get all the missions done just in one run, I'd imagine. So we'd have to do future and then super class of every typing, though, huh? If I wanted to get the missions done in one run. So who would we bring here? It has to be super class? Oh, okay. AGL Vegito Blue, I'm good on that. Let's just bring a strong future team, and then we'll just do a second run and kind of see how it's going to work with those. All right, we'll bring you. Let's get Rose. Honestly, future Gohan would not be a terrible pick. Damn, we actually do have several options we can run, right? Because we have Tech VB we could run. We've got the other super easy A's and stuff. I think I'll go with Tech VB. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and go in just like this. All right, let's equip the Zen-Oh button. Yeah, so it's literally the only item we can even bring with us. And let's go ahead and jump in. And we'll see how this goes. Yep, so here we go. So there is Infinite Zamasu. It's a 6-phase fight. 6, right? 3, 4, 5. It's a 5-phase fight. 5 phases, and then we trash them quickly, and then that is going to be GG. I think what we do is, it's once we get to phase 5, I think Gowasu pops up with a little bit of dialogue, and at that point, that is when we actually drop the support item, once we see the Gowasu dialogue come up. And maybe we have to survive, we probably have to survive that turn too, I'd imagine, or maybe Zen-Oh just shows up right away, some shit like that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and float Fusion Zamasu, probably. Yep, let's hit this. Okay. Honestly, in LR Goku Black, would he be ineffective in here? Probably not. I think he probably will be good. He does have true type advantage. In Fusion, Zamasu will work really well against any character that he's got true type advantage against. You know, any tech character. Fusion Zamasu is going to work well because he just has, you know, so much damage reduction, right? Alright, so now, yeah, let's just go ahead and go through. Hit this. There we go. And we'll just go auto. We are kind of like blowing through this pretty fast, huh? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like this event, it's not like, I don't know. It's like, this is not like even, you know, like, oh, like some like super difficult fight. Like, I remember there was a lot of like arguments for a long time about the second Cell Max fight, because remember, eventually you could hit him with all types of debuffs. And I remember it led to a lot of discussion about, is Cell Max like a gimmick fight? Like, does he really matter that much? How hard is the fight and stuff like that? And I don't think that this is comparable to that. This is like almost like an actual gimmick fight, this one, compared to like the Cell Max fight, which, I mean, it's, you still like, you know, have to hit him with the debuffs and stuff like that. This is just get to that last phase and then use a support item. That is a true gimmick fight, right? All right, so what was that? This is the phase 3. So, all right, so we're just gonna have one more after this, and then we'll get to the last phase. We'll pop the support item. I'm curious if there's like an animation or anything like that, or is it literally just gonna be the exact same thing that happens if you kill Infinite Zamasu? That's what I'm looking forward to seeing. Alright, sure. I mean, dude, I'm just gonna do this right here. Yeah. Perfect, okay. So we'll have the Vegetos with like most of their links up. Physical VB must have 7 out of 7 right there. Alright, let's see. We might honestly just kill Infinite Zamasu even in one go right here. We might. Because remember, in LR Rose, I mean, he does guaranteed crits at all times. Tech Vegito Blue goes really crazy. Actually, Tech Vegito Blue, if we're going to get through this using the support item, Tech Vegito Blue actually kicks ass for this fight, because he's got 100% dodge. So, it's not like Infinite Zamasu's AoE is going to do anything to him. Yeah, really good. Nice, nice. Alright, so here's this. Even if it hits Physical VB and LR Rose, it's not going to do very much. Hits Physical VB, and then obviously Tech VB dodges. Dude, Tech VB, his icon and everything about him, he's just so fucking sick. Still. That's a true anniversary character right there. Tech Vegito Blue and STR Gogeta Blue. Hell yeah, dude. Alright, so we reach this. Yep, okay, so here's Gowasu. So, That's where it's like, okay, Zen-Oh button time. Pop that shit. Yeah, they just straight up show it to you and say, hey, by the way, use it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, it makes sense, because on this first turn right here, we can't even damage Infinite Zamasu. Oh, they created like a weird little... That was interesting. Okay. Yeah, so on this turn, we're not even able to damage Infinite Zamasu, but it's the turn after this where we actually are able to start damaging him. So, I mean, they knew what they were doing, right? It's like, they set it up to where you could, like, if you wanted, like, to try and beat him, but, you know, one of the biggest things about this, and I'm going to accept the mission once we're done, is kind of like the panel missions, right? All right, so let's hit this. So, bam. Infusion Zamasu is going to turn this guy into a Thanksgiving Day turkey. Because Infusion Zamasu, he attacked, like, I guess Infusion Zamasu, he's kind of built for this fight, really. Because every run I've done, Infinite Zamasu supers in slot 2, right? Every run I've done. So, with that being the case, like, we could get this guy going forward, and it's just attack debuff, attack debuff, attack debuff. And maybe even a 4th attack debuff, right? LR Goku Black and Zamasu can attack debuff. Blue Goku and Vegeta can attack debuff. So, it's like, we could kind of, like, keep it down a little bit. Hit him by 10 system additional normal, okay. I was a little concerned that I had maybe given Zamasu too little additional with the build I gave him. I mean, there's not really a ton I could have done about that, because I wanted to prioritize the raw defense for him first, and then dodge secondary, and then additional was third, right? And that's exactly what I did. But because he does so many additionals anyway, he's still been proccing the hidden potential system with good regularity, right? Blue Vegeta gets hit, but it does nothing. So, okay, so now the fight... Is the fight just gonna end right here? Like, as soon as the turn is over, Vegeta gets done doing his stuff. Dude, Vegeta's animations look so damn good. Like, look how good that 12... Like, his 12 key looks so good. That's gotta be one of the best looking 12 key supers in the game. This? Bro, they made Vegeta look so good, dude. Okay, so there's that. Oh! Oh, that kind of like KO. That's a little different. Okay, okay. Yeah, it just pops up on screen. KO. Goodbye, bitch. Alright, so we got that done. There is still another mission to do. I think what I'll do is that's just to use like a full superclass team. I could have done that for my no item run, honestly, quite easily. I think what we'll do is I might just come back on the last phase, because the first 4 phases, they're not really too much to them, right? Again, this is a true gimmick fight. Like, yeah, dude. I think that this would qualify for sure. All right, so we got that done. Yep, pretty easy right there. Yep, look at me using an item. Tisk, tisk, tisk. It's all right. I made sure we got the no item run out of the way first, right? Okay, so let's just do a full. I don't know. I'll just do an AGL Gogeta team. Is what I'll do. So we'll go AGL. Tech. We'll go Gods. Int. We'll go. Yeah, Goku and Frieza would work really well. In Evolution Blue Vegeta would work really well. Oh, we do need to use Super, by the way. I guess I'll just do in Evolution Blue Vegeta. Or Daima Goku. Daima Goku would be fine as well. Let's bring Blue Goku. Here we'll bring Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And then one last Superclass character. Just a character who's going to have no issue against the AoE. Is the AoE... Oh, it is. Look. It's a Ki Blast Super. Okay. We'll just go and bring Gotenks then, whatever. Alright, guys. I'm just going to go ahead and come back on the final turn. Turn 5, when we pop the support item again. The Zen-Oh button. And that will be the video. Right? Just, hey, Zen-Oh button is a new item. Gotta make it a video. Listen, kids, everything is everything. Everything is a video. Iron Cane has to learn. Everything is a video. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and drop the Zen-Oh button. Get all the missions done and get out of here. Oh. I mean, we definitely can't do it. But you know what? You know what I'd like to do? What if we tried to use it in the Infinite Zamasu Dokkan event? No way it does anything, right? Definitely not. But, chat, watch this, watch this. What if? What if? What if? I know it doesn't do anything, but what if? But what if? What if? So, I think we're gonna finish this, get the mission done, and then I'm gonna probably just teleport over to the Infinite Zamasu Dokkan event. And as soon as we get to Infinite Zamasu being infinite, I'll bring you guys back. That would actually be kind of cool if they did that. If they actually, like, made it to where you could use that for the Dokkan event, too. That would be pretty sick, actually. They should. If it doesn't work that way, they should do that. They should do that. It should work that way. Because a lot of people, I mean, they hate that. What I did with those Infinite Zamasu medals, that you guys may have noticed, but I talked about it a lot. I have, like, 500 plus of every Dokkan event medal ready to go. What I did with the Int, like that, or not Int, but with that Infinite Zamasu Dokkan event, is I would, like, when I would get in the shower, I would go do a run. So it's like, I'm not going to be playing anyway while I'm in the shower. Just, boom, I get out of the shower and the run is done, right? Like, bam. That's what I did. If I asked Iron Cane to do that, what do you guys think he'd say? Guys, I don't want to do this. I can't. Sometimes you just want to close your eyes in the shower. Dude, Iron Cane. That is so funny. Alright, yeah. By the way, yeah, this is the thing about this fight. Because they just serve up the super attack to you on a platter, every single time I've done the event, the first attack in slot 2 has been the super attack. Every time. So, I mean, as long as it's like that, if it's that predictable, difficulty just plummets. The fight, if the super attack was like, before you could attack, it would completely change the difficulty of this fight for sure. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish off Infinite Zamasu. Cool idea for a character, the Infinite Zamasu. That domain Infinite Zamasu. I think that's a good example of a character kind of like done right. Like a domain character. We've had too many domain characters that are just kind of, You guys know exactly what I mean, right? Like, yeah. Alright, blah, 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 blah. What bam, goodbye. Ha ha ha, bye Zamasu. You fool. And then, yep, now Trunks is like, yep, time to leave this timeline for no reason whatsoever. I'm out. No logical reason to leave. Time to leave. See ya. My job here is done. For no reason. Alright. So we'll get this mission done. Yep, perfect. Alright, chat. Let's test this out. I'm gonna head on over to the Infinite Zamasu Dokkan event. And I'm just gonna take a look. We're just gonna say I'm gonna come back once the actual like infinite part of the fight has started, and we'll see how this is gonna look. Yeah, here I'll just go in right with the same team. All right, we'll come right back once he's infinite. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys. Infinite Zamasu. Does the Zen-Oh button work? It's not gonna. It's not gonna. But we had to try it. We have to be an explorer, an experimenter. Yeah, doesn't work. Nope, no good. All right, I'll see you guys in 10 minutes. 10 minutes from now, I'll see you guys. All right. All right, guys, we are out of there. There we go. There we go. So let's go ahead and grab some of these missions. Oh, actually, one of these, yeah, I still have to do. It's the team cooperation event, right? Okay, cool, cool, cool. And let's just go ahead and clear out all the missions. So there we go. We had a new support item, the Zen-Oh button right here. I think that this is a fun, silly little thing. Honestly, I don't hate it. I thought it was fun and silly, and I did kind of like it. I think support memory or items, is that one? Nope, it's one right above. I thought that this was kind of a fun little silly thing. So let me know what you guys think of the new Zen-Oh button. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.